Hi there guys, and welcome to another Red Gaming Tech video. As usual, my name is Marta and I'm bringing you some rather interesting news from CD Projekt Red, who a lot of you probably know as the developers of The Witcher and of course The Witcher 2. Now they have actually just revealed a next generation ready tech which they have named the RedEngine 3. What's interesting though is this just is a couple of days ahead of what's expected to be a reveal of The Witcher 3 on February 5th, so it's literally 3 days from now. This was recently teased in a hidden message in a trailer for their Cyberpunk 2077 upcoming game. So we're expecting a Witcher 3 release in a few days, and now we've got this next gen ready tech being announced, which is rather interesting. So it looks like they might be set to use that tech for The Witcher 3, or perhaps have been using that tech and are now just doing a rather well-timed reveal. This new tech is built to deliver RPGs set in vast open worlds with improved tools for spanning truly non-linear stories that are based on real player choices and consequences. If we look at RPGs nowadays, and we find two approaches, one which emphasises the story but limits the game world, and one that builds a vast open world but hampers and simplifies the story. With the RedEngine 3, we combine the positive aspects of both approaches for the first time, creating an open environment with a complex multi-thread story. And that is a direct quote from the studio head Adam Badowski, and please excuse me if I have pronounced that wrong, although I do pride myself on being able to pronounce some interesting words, shall we say. The engine, which has been teased in a screenshot, will let players roam huge worlds without load times and will power the studio's futuristic RPG Cyberpunk 2077. And as I said, it's being built as a next-gen ready solution, and supposedly will begin to blur the line between pre-rendered CGI movies and real-time rendered graphics. So this all sounds very, very interesting indeed. It'll be interesting to see what they do with it, not only in Cyberpunk, but also if they're going to use it for The Witcher 3, which I imagine they are. I find it interesting that they've timed the reveal literally just a couple of days before what's probably going to be a Witcher 3 reveal. Obviously, it could not be a Witcher 3 reveal, we won't know until February 5th finally rolls around, but from the look of things, it looks like it is going to be that, and this reveal just seems to be like, hey, look guys, we're going to be using this engine for The Witcher 3, aren't you just psyched? And the answer probably is hell yes. I mean, I like the idea behind this. It'd be interesting to see if they can actually pull it off, because if they can get such a melding of the two approaches when it comes to RPGs, now that would be fantastic. I would love to see what they come up with for The Witcher 3, because both The Witcher and The Witcher 2 were very, very good games indeed. What will be interesting though is if consoles could handle this technology to its fullest potential. What concerns me the most is the supposed seamless loading times. I imagine a beast of a PC could handle that without too many issues, depending that the game itself is well optimized, but would consoles really be able to achieve this seamless loading screen action? I don't really know, but to be honest, even if you added loading screens into the console version, if you would still have the rest of the awesome features of this particular engine still there for the console version, because it doesn't really talk about graphics, it's just talking about how it handles the game world. So it'd be very interesting to see what happens with the console version of this particular technology. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when actual games are being released on it. We'll see when Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, and also when The Witcher 3 comes out, if that is indeed what's being revealed in a couple of days. Anyway, I'll be interested to hear your thoughts on this, your guys' thoughts on this technology, sorry. If I could speak, that would be good. And whether you think consoles are really going to be able to deliver the full potential of this technology, or are they going to still be stuck with the older version, or perhaps a restrained version made just for the consoles? And do you even think that even PCs would be able to fully enjoy it straight away? Because of course, it might take developers a while to fully optimize this engine for their particular game. So yes, please do hit me with your thoughts. I always like to hear from you guys when it comes to these topics. Always good to hear from you. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. Do check out our channel and give us a like on the video if you haven't done so. It really does help. There's a reason that every YouTuber says that, because it's true. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, do that as well, because it really does help. Enough of all that. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again next time.